Hello, fourth grade readers and writers. Welcome back to ELA School, Away from School. And just a reminder, I'm your virtual teacher, Mrs. Ewing. All right, so we've spent the last now 10 weeks together. Can you believe it? We're actually on week 10 and we're on daily lesson 44. And you've done amazing work. So I'm really excited for our last week together for us to really take everything that we've learned and put it together to create a project. So let's go ahead and look at our guiding questions that have been leading us over these last 10 weeks. Our first guiding question says, what can we learn from the process of ratifying the 19th Amendment? And if you remember early on in our work, we really were able to read a lot about ratifying the 19th Amendment and women getting the right to vote, and those people who played such an important role in helping women get the right to vote. And then we started reading about the civil rights movement in which people stood up for the rights of all regardless of their race, right? And so we got to read about really inspiring people like Rosa Parks, who helped end inequality in the United States, which gets us into our second guided question. How can stories inspire us to take action to contribute to a better world? And we were able to hear how Rosa Parks was able to inspire others to take action and make things happen, right? And then we read about the children who boycotted and led to ending inequality in the southern states. And so then let's look at our last guiding question. How and why can we encourage and support others to contribute to a better world? And that's really what we're going to be doing this week. You're going to get the opportunity to write a public service announcement encouraging others to take action to make this world a better place. All right, so before I get ahead of myself, let's go ahead and look at the materials we will need. You're going to need the example PSA, which is in your packet. You're also going to need that lesson 44 along with that lesson 44 note catcher, and you will need that pencil. So pause this video. I'll wait right here for you. Grab your materials and come right back. All right, great. Welcome back. So now we have our materials. Let's look at our learning target. I can write opinion pieces on topics or texts, supporting a point of view with reasons and information. All right, so an opinion is what someone thinks, right? So you're going to be able to take a stance and to write something about what you think. And we know it's going to be a public service announcement encouraging people to take action. All right, so with that said, I want to let you know that your voice matters. And right now in the world, your voice matters more than ever. So over the next several days, we're going to write a script for a PSA, which is a public service announcement, about why someone should take action to make a difference. I want you to describe the issue and offer some things the audience might do to take action. You're going to get to choose the most important reasons and include at least one example from your research on kids making a difference to support your opinion. And remember, we got to read about the children in Birmingham. We read about the children in Chicago. We read last week about the teenager who was fighting for immigration rights. Right, so you've done lots of research about children making a difference or students making a difference. And then you're going to write a script that has a clear introduction, a convincing argument about the importance of taking action on the issue, and a conclusion. All right, so let's dive in. What we want to do first is we want to get a chance to actually read a public service announcement. So today you're going to get to read and study a public service announcement to help with your writing you're going to do in the future. So I'm going to read it aloud for you today, but just know you can always reread it again with a family member, a caregiver, or a friend. And I just want to remind you, an opinion is what someone thinks about something. All right, so grab that example PSA, come back, and let's go ahead and read that together. So I have mine down here. All right, example PSA. Issue, hunger. Did you know that 795 million people in the world are hungry? Extreme hunger is the need or want for food far beyond what is usual. Not having enough food or the right kind of food can lead to malnutrition, which can contribute to growth and learning problems in kids. The problem affects people all around the world, including our city and our community. 1 in 5 kids worry about getting enough food each day. But guess what? You can help make things better. You can take action to help make a difference in our community. You might wonder, can I really make a difference? I'm just a kid. But there's a lot kids can do to make a difference. One thing you can do is build awareness about hunger in our community. Tell others about it. The more people who know, the more people there are who can help work to solve this problem. Another thing you can do is help solve the problem through volunteering and working to help others. For example, kids in School 123 have been delivering meals to those in need in their community, or collect and donate money to organizations that already exist to help give food to people in need, like Joshua's Heart. It was started by 13-year-old Joshua, who, with the help of other kids in his community, collects and distributes food for the homeless and hungry. Kids have been working to solve this problem, and you can too. Look at the number of people in the world who are hungry. Looking at the number of people in the world who are hungry is overwhelming. But if we start small by helping the people in our community, we can start working to solve this problem. We need to take action so we can make a difference in our community. All right, so now that we've read that public service announcement, let's go ahead and do some thinking. What is this PSA about? What issue does it address? What opinion is being shared? And what is the purpose of this public service announcement? All right, pause this video and do some thinking. All right, good. So you started to think and grow some ideas. So let's go ahead and grow those ideas more through a discussion. All right, so with your family member, a caregiver, or a friend, I want you to talk about the following questions. All right, first talk about these first 2 questions. What is the PSA about, and what issue does it address? All right, pause this video. Do that now. All right, great. You probably said it's about hunger, right? Right there at the top, it says issue hunger. And clearly, as you read the article, it's talking about hunger and what people can do to help fight it, right? All right, so I want you to talk about this next question. What opinion is being shared? All right, pause this video. Talk about it now. Great. And what is the purpose of this PSA? All right, pause this video. Talk about that now. Great. You probably in your conversation said something about how this PSA is to inform people about hunger and what they can do to help fight hunger. All right, so let's go ahead and do our writing. So using this lesson 44 note catcher, I want you to record your reflection of the example PSA. So if you look here in this first box, you're going to tell it what is the PSA about. In the second box, you're going to tell what opinion does it give. In the third box, you're going to tell what issue does it address. And in the fourth box, you're going to tell what is the purpose of the PSA. All right, pause this video and go ahead and do that writing activity now. Great, welcome back. You have done such great work on this note catcher. I want to make sure though that in that bottom box, when it asks you what is the purpose of this PSA, that you capture the purpose is to inspire others to take action to help fight hunger. And the reason I want to make sure that you have that in that last box is because when you write your PSA, you want to do the same thing, not necessarily about hunger, but you want to encourage others to take action to make this world a better place. All right, so let's go ahead and look. I want you to tell a family member, a caregiver, or a friend about your project, and that you'll be sharing your progress and asking for their feedback on your work this week. And then after you complete this assignment, remember to read a book with a family member, a caregiver, or a friend for at least, you got it, 20 minutes. All right, great work today. High fives, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.